welcome back to the channel, drama lovers. Today is an absolutely beautiful day, but things in Genoa City are anything but peaceful right now. We have so much ground to cover, and honestly, the drama is just off the charts. Grab a snack, settle in, and let's dive straight into the absolute madness that is about to unfold. Oh my god, I'm screaming. I literally cannot even deal right now. Okay, listen. You guys have to hear what is happening because my brain is actually short-circuiting trying to process this absolute mess. I am sitting here shaking because the writers have officially lost their minds in the best way possible. I mean, Jack Abbott, Patty Williams, Matt Clark. Are you kidding me right now? I was watching this and I literally had to pause and text my friend immediately because the audacity of these characters is just off the charts. I am so invested in this that I feel like these are my actual neighbors doing these unhinged things, and I am personally offended by their life choices. Jack is making decisions that are so bad I am actually yelling at my screen. Like, what would he do that? Honestly, I am so stressed out just thinking about it. The sheer level of chaos that is about to explode in Genoa City is going to be legendary, and I am here for every single messy second of it. I can't breathe. Let me just back up for a second because I keep getting ahead of myself. And my thoughts are everywhere. Oh wait, before that happened, actually, we have to talk about the yacht. Remember the yacht? I forgot to mention earlier, but Victor Newman is the actual devil for what he did. He literally took Patty Williams, who is, let's be real, completely unstable and needs serious help, and used her to drug Jack on an abandoned yacht. He locked them in a cabin. The trauma. The absolute violation. I was screaming at my TV when that happened. Victor just sat there twirling his imaginary mustache thinking he won, and it completely ruined Jack's marriage to Diane Jenkins Abbott. Diana's being so incredibly stubborn right now, refusing to forgive him, which is insane by the way, but whatever. So Jack is sitting there, his life in ruins, and he decides, you know what? I'm going to get revenge, which, okay, valid. I support a revenge era, but his plan is literally the worst idea in the history of ideas. I am dead. Okay, where was I? Right. So Jack decides he is going to turn the tables on Victor Newman. How? By pulling Patty Williams onto his side. I'm sorry. What? Patty Williams? The woman who just drugged you and held you hostage. Jack, honey, she needs to get it together. I swear, but you need to get it together too. Kyle Abbott, who is honestly the only one with half a brain right now, was like, Dad, let me handle this. You are playing with fire. Kyle was looking at his dad like he grew to heads. And Kyle was pushing so hard to take the lead on this Patty situation so Jack wouldn't get his hands dirty. But no, Jack is like, I'm going to do the dirty work myself. I am yelling at my screen. Jack is going to change his dynamic with Patty in the May 14th episode, and that is when he is going to make his big pitch to her. He wants to use Patty to completely destroy any chance of Victor and Nikki Newman ever getting back together. He wants to hurt Victor where it hurts most. But like, are you serious? Jack actually thinks he can control Patty. He thinks he can just point her at Victor and say go fetch and she will just do it. The delusion. I am literally choking on my own spit laughing at how naive he is. Patty is not a remote-controlled car, Jack. She is a ticking time bomb wrapped in a straitjacket. She is completely obsessed with him. She corners him under red lights, caressing his shirt, whispering to him, acting like they are star-crossed lovers. She thinks they have this magical connection because of what happened on the yacht. She is running around town telling everyone they are soulmates, and Jack is just going to play into that. To get back at Victor, I can't even. This is going to end badly, mark my words. Jack has completely forgotten how dangerous Patty actually is when she doesn't get what she wants. Or when she does get what she wants, but in a twisted way. The audacity of this man to think he can out-crazy Patty Williams. Not okay. I'm done. Wait, did I already say that? Whatever. Anyway, things get sulfur monoxide much worse. Because Patty isn't just wandering around talking to plants anymore. She is making friends, and not just any friends. In the May 12th episode, Patty literally bumps into Matt Clark. Matt Clark, the psychopath who blew up a gas station and tortured Nick Newman and Adam Newman in Las Vegas. I was eating dinner when they crossed paths and literally choked on my pasta. I had to cough for like 5 minutes straight. Matt Clark is alive. He is back in Genoa City, and he is claiming he has amnesia. Sure, Jan, so he has no memory of being a total monster. He forgets the explosion, the torture, the desert, and he meets Patty. And Patty, being the absolute unhinged queen of chaos that she is, sees an opportunity. I'm screaming. So Matt wants to learn about his past. Right. Because his brain is supposedly wiped clean, and he is wandering around Chancellor Park looking for clues. And Patty is like, oh, I can help you with that. She suggests they help each other out. This is literally a match made in actual hell, Patty and Matt teaming up. The city is going to burn to the ground. Once Patty figures out that Matt has this deep, dark, twisted history and a massive feud with the Newman family, she is going to use that. She is going to weaponize Matt Clark, and don't even get me started on that, because Matt is already a lethal weapon. He is a physical threat who punches people and blows things up. If Patty starts feeding him information and pointing him at her enemies, nobody is safe. I am literally hyperventilating. This is so dramatic. Okay, but listen to why this is so insane. Jack wants Patty to destroy Victor and Nikki's marriage, right? Because Jack thinks Nikki is better off without Victor anyway. Jack genuinely believes he is doing Nikki a favor by keeping Victor away from her. So Jack is like, Patty, go ruin Victor's life. But Patty's brain doesn't work like a normal person's brain. Patty is going to look at this situation and think, wow, this is a win-win for everyone. She thinks she can help Jack and the Victor and Nikki romance forever and give Matt the satisfaction of taking down the Newmans. But here is the massive, terrifying twist that literally made my jaw drop to the floor. Patty doesn't just want to break them up. She wants to eliminate Nikki. Why Nikki, you ask? Oh my god, the psychology of this is so wild. I was literally pacing around my living room trying to process it. So, Diane Jenkins Abbott is Jack's wife. Right. You would think Patty would want Diane dead or kidnapped or something. But no, Patty actually wants Diane around right now. Because Diane is being a stubborn idiot and pushing Jack away. Every time Diane yells at Jack, or packs her bags, or refuses to listen to Tracy's advice, Patty is waiting in the wings thinking, yes, push him right into my arms. Diane is doing Patty's work for her, so Diane is not the threat in Patty's delusional little mind. The real threat, Nikki Newman, because Nikki is the one comforting Jack. Nikki is the one giving Jack a shoulder to cry on. I can't even deal with how twisted this is. Patty sees Nikki hugging Jack, Nikki talking to Jack, Nikki being Jack's emotional support bestie, and Patty's brain just snaps. She sees Nikki as the ultimate emotional threat to her getting Jack. Nikki is providing the comfort that Patty thinks she should be providing. So Patty decides that Nikki needs to face a grim fate. She wants Nikki gone, permanently, and who does she have on speed dial now? Matt freaking Clark, the guy who loves kidnapping and torturing Newmans. Patty is totally going to point Matt Clark directly at Nikki Newman like a loaded gun. The sheer panic I felt when I realized this, I was literally shaking my screen. Imagine Matt Clark, this amnesiac psycho, being manipulated by Patty Williams to go after the matriarch of the Newman family. Patty is going to convince him that Nikki is the source of all his problems, or she's just going to trick him into doing it by twisting his forgotten memories. Matt is already so dangerous, and with Patty pulling the strings. Nikki is in so much danger, and Nikki has no idea. She is just trying to be a good friend to Jack, maybe figure out her own messy marriage to Victor, and meanwhile, Jack's little revenge pet is plotting her actual murder. I am yelling. Someone needs to protect Nikki right now. Victor is too busy being mad at her. Nick is in rehab. Victoria is being annoying. Nikki is a sitting duck. And this all comes back to Jack. Why would he do that? Jack thought he was being so smart, so calculating. Oh, I'll just use Patty to mess with Victor. Congratulations, Jack, you just signed Nikki's death warrant. When Jack finds out what Patty is actually planning, he is going to lose his absolute mind. He is going to have to scramble so fast to stop Patty before it's too late. I can just see him running around Genoa City sweating through his expensive suits, panicking, trying to track down Matt and Patty before they literally take out the woman he loves as a friend. It's going to be a race against time, and I am already stressed out. My heart rate is literally at 120 BPM just typing this. I'm calling it now. This is going to be the most dramatic rescue mission ever. Jack is going to have to put his own life on the line to save Nikki from the monster he unleashed. And honestly, he deserves the stress. He brought this on himself by playing games with Patty Williams. You do not play games with Patty Williams. How many times does this woman have to wear a fake nurse outfit or shoot someone or cause absolute mayhem for these people to learn? It's honestly exhausting, but I love it so much. Jack is going to have to face the music, and if anything happens to Nikki, he will never, ever forgive himself. And Victor, oh my god, don't even get me started on Victor. If Victor finds out that Jack's stupid revenge plot put Nikki in the crosshairs of Matt Clark, Victor will actually end Jack. There will be no Jebel left. There will be no Abbott mansion. Victor will salt the earth where the Abbotts walked. Mark my words, Victor is already so furious with Jack, but this would be the ultimate war, and honestly, I would be on Victor's side for once. Because Jack was so reckless. I am just sitting here imagining the confrontation between Victor and Jack when the truth comes out. You used that crazy woman and almost got my wife killed. The yelling, the booming voice. The threats, the drama, the Emmy Awards. It is going to be television gold, and I am not ready. Okay, I need to calm down because I am literally sweating. But seriously, the May 12th and May 14th episodes are going to change everything. The Patty and Matt alliance is the most unhinged team-up in daytime history. Jack is in way over his head, Nikki is in mortal danger, and Diane is just oblivious to all of it while she packs her bags and acts like a victim. I can't wait to see how this explodes. I'm going to need a strong drink and a support group to get through these next few weeks of Y and R. Make sure you guys are watching because you do not want to miss a single second of this absolute train wreck. Okay, I have to go lie down now. Bye.